What happens when the life you have worked so hard to build begins asking for a stronger version of you? Perhaps the vision is clear, the responsibilities are real. The desire for a meaningful life is present, and somewhere beneath the visible movement, you sense that achievement alone is not enough. A career can expand while the inner life contracts. A business can grow while the person leading it becomes depleted. A life appears successful and still feel unsteady at its foundation. Welcome to the inner mystery of life and self leadership lecture series. I am Windsor Lindor, and this is the first of three reflections on building a resilient foundation for personal and professional fulfillment. Take a slow breath and release it gently. Allow your attention to return from the demands of the day. You do not have to solve your entire life in this moment. You only need to become present enough to hear what your life may be asking of you. Presence is the first act of emotional intelligence. Fulfillment is often placed somewhere in the future, after the next opportunity, the next promotion, the next breakthrough or season or of recognition. Meaningful goals can create joy and open new possibilities. Still, fulfillment cannot be sustained by achievement alone. A fulfilled life requires a foundation. Think of fulfillment as a house. The house may appear beautiful from the street, yet it is true that its strength is not found in what people admire first. Its strength is in the foundation. When the weather is calm, a weak foundation may go unnoticed. When pressure comes and the ground shifts, the hidden structure reveals itself. Our lives work in much the same way. The visible life may include work, family, leadership, business, success, and responsibility. Its strength is shaped by what exists underneath. That inner foundation includes presence, core values, emotional intelligence, purpose, consistency, and the courage to release what no longer deserves authority over our becoming. Our becoming. Yes. Now, a resilient foundation does not promise a life without difficulty. It helps us become grounded and adaptable enough to meet life with greater steadiness. Yes, indeed. This is why self leadership matters. Self leadership is the relationship we develop with our thoughts, feelings, emotions, core values, decisions, habits, and responsibilities. It is the inner discipline of becoming trustworthy. to ourselves. The higher the calling, the more important the foundation becomes. This principle is central to adaptive coaching for stretch goals. A stretch goals asks us to become capable of carrying the next level of life with clarity, resilience, emotional intelligence, and sustained excellence. Growth without foundation often becomes pressure. However, growth with foundation becomes transformation. The first current with that foundation is consistency. Consistency is where intention becomes identity. It is where core values become visible and vision begins to mature. Many visions do not fade because they lack beauty or worth. They fade because the daily structure is not strong enough to hold them. Consistency is more than repetition. It is devotion to structure. It appears in the commitments we keep when no one is watching, and the tone we choose when tired, and how we return after we drift. Consistency is not perfection. It is the art of returning to the core value, returning to the commitment, to the standards, to the life we are building. So now think of consistency as a riverbed. Water without a riverbed spreads in every direction. It loses force and shape. The riverbed gives water direction and allows movement to gather and to power. Your vision is the water. Your discipline is the riverbed. Discipline does not diminish freedom. It protects freedom from chaos and places attention in service of what is meaningful. For the week ahead, create a weekly consistency covenant. Choose one core value you will practice, one habit that will support your vision, one distraction you will reduce, one boundary you will honor, one action that will move your vision into form. In a culture of success, consistency is alignment. It is core values becoming visible through conduct. So then ask yourself, what habit practiced consistently will bring your daily life into stronger alignment with your core values? And what pattern is weakening the riverbed of your vision? And the next reflection, we will move beneath structure into the emotional life. We will explore how emotional intelligence helps us understand what is happening within us and how purpose gives that understanding direction. Until then, my friends, notice where your life is asking you to return.